Actually, I see Burnout is on the stream, so let's see. What color do we want today? I'll take gray. So, time begins as soon as I hit confirm on this screen right here. So, are you ready, kids? I'll take that as an aye aye, Captain. Oh boy. Okay, so no one's told me not to, so I'll give you a countdown and then we'll just go ahead and start the run. So, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll take that as an aye aye, Captain. Okay, guys, this is Burnout, the very original. Fortunately, there were no PC remasters, and it was never ported to to the PC to begin with when it was made. I think it had something to do with I don't know, limitations of the team, because Criterion was not a very big company when they made this. In fact, this is like one of their first hit games, and it wasn't even that well received, to be honest. Let's see, Burnout 3, Burnout Takedown, that's what really got all the people talking. So anyways, this is where the roots of Burnout came from. It used to be like a full-on arcade racer. So that means, you know, timer and everything. And unlike Burnout 2 and maybe some of the other games I can't quite remember, timer actually kind of matters. Well, that's kind of lucky. You can actually DNF if you do not get to the checkpoints fast enough. I know my friend has a hard time making the checkpoints, but I don't find them as hard anymore. So basically, we're trying to go as fast as possible. I know it's hard to believe in a speed run, especially a racing game, but that is what we're doing. So you gain burnout meter from doing these like dangerous actions. So like driving in oncoming traffic, drifting, and near misses, which is basically getting close to a car without hitting it. Those will all give you more burnout meter, and whenever you use the burnout meter, it makes you go a lot faster. That's good for speedrunning, you know. So every single track in the game consists of 3 laps, and there are actually 2 races that are just a few of the tracks, or a couple or a few of the tracks put together. So it'll be like the 3 USA tracks and then 1 Euro track. Anyways, I am actually using the muscle car. The reason why I chose the muscle car is because it has the fastest top speed out of the cars available in the beginning of the game. There's actually one slightly faster car, but you have to unlock that, which means you have to take about a 6-minute detour, and that'd be too slow. So we're using this. And then I'm also using manual transmission, because manual transmission actually improves your top speed by about, I think it's like 6 miles an hour on this car, which saves a lot of time. It's actually pretty easy. I don't normally like manual transmissions in games, but this one is just the Y and X buttons, which is not bad. And the way the traffic works in this game is it's actually in patterns. So like, hold on, oh, I'm gonna die there. Yep, I will. So basically, usually you can kind of know about where traffic will be every time, as long as you like are performing the same way every game, or every track rather. And that is how the world record holder has a really amazing time, because you can actually tell where the traffic is going to be. That's actually why I will go to the side, the right side of this, the median. Actually, I usually do it like right there, because sometimes a car can lane change right in the middle of that lane, And getting hit right there is really bad because it ruins your burnout meter from right here. It's very slow. So yeah, 2:16 on the first lap. It's not bad. And the AI in this game is actually kind of annoying because this was, for whatever reason, they did not put in a mini-map in this game. I'd assume because it's an arcade-style game and you normally don't put mini-maps in arcade-style games, or like, you know, for racing. So you, oh shoot, that shouldn't have been a wreck. Oh well. So basically, what I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Oh, so basically the AI are allowed to rubber band really hard because you can't actually see them rubber banding on a minimap or anything. The developers just took that as the this will be a good way to put in some artificial difficulty in our game. But since it's an arcade game, I think that kind of is excused, I guess. So the AI can rubber band really hard in front of you, but oddly enough, the way that they balance them is whenever they are in front of you, they tend to run into cars a lot. So you don't ever want to follow the AI because oftentimes they will crash directly in front of you, which will make you even more behind. Not the most optimal. So yeah, that's a lot of the game's technical explanation over. Most of it is really just finding the best driving line. See, like, right there, I just wanted to dodge people, but oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's also a few types of surfaces. See this, like, dirt right there? That is one of the surfaces. And then actually beside it, the edges of the road, if you see, like, dust coming up from my car, that likely means that I'm on the, like, third type of surface, I mean. I know how to speak English. And that actually does slow you down. So typically you want to stay in the middle of the road, and like if there's a 4-lane road, you want to stay in between two of the lanes and not, whew, and you don't want to stay in the middle turning lane because that'll actually slow you down. Okay, that was actually pretty decently fast. Let's see, I'll try and look at chat when I can, but there really is like not much downtime for this game. Without rubber banding though, I mean, yeah, most racing games do have rubber banding, but the rubber banding in this game is actually really bad. Like if you wreck one time, it can really mess you up. Especially in probably the worst run killer in this game is Euro Marathon. That's both of the European tracks put together. And at the very end of the lap is a very heavy traffic section. And if you wreck, sometimes the game will glitch out and put you into another wreck immediately after you get out of that one without even hitting anything else. So that's already annoying right there. But as well as if you wreck, which isn't unlikely at the very end, then the AI can just pass you. Because they will always be like right behind you almost. I should also mention that whenever you get into wrecks, crashes, you know, oh my gosh. If another AI racer joins into your wreck, so if they hit either any other car that was involved in your wreck or you, then they will also be in that wreck for the duration of the time that you are, which also means they respawn with you. And sometimes they can respawn in front of you, which is bad because they can like they have kind of cheaty speed. Like their acceleration is way faster than it should be. As well as if you do the same, if you get into an AI's wreck, they will be involved in that wreck until you respawn, and they'll still respawn with you. I'm not exactly sure why they decided they would do it like that, but that's what they decided. So, what can you do? Wow, that was unlucky. I was too fast there. Yeah, I know, right? Last minute crashes are the worst, but they're especially bad in this game because I will say Burnout 2 is made on the same engine as this game, and it actually has like a lot more people that run it because there aren't as many blind corners. You see, like this corner right here, you can't see anybody behind it until it's too late most of the time. But in Burnout 2, they either don't put traffic around corners like that, or they make it much easier to see. Um, but still, if you know the traffic patterns in this game, it's pretty easy to dodge some of the traffic. That's why you'll see me take certain paths. It may not be the best driving line, but it might be the safest driving line. Right here, I always take this because you usually don't get hit. And it's a safe way to get a lot of speed, as long as you don't get hit from the just the blind corner. Also, see right here, I always go in the right lane in this turn, on that specific turn right there, because there will always be a car coming around in the oncoming lane. And traffic actually does try to dodge you, but if you're going around a corner coming at that angle, the AI will dodge in the wrong direction, which means they'll just run into you. And I don't like being run into particularly, so you know, try to avoid that. So yeah, this is actually one of 5 tracks. The game repeats a lot of tracks over again, so they'll just like put them in different orientations. So like you'll see this track about a good couple more times backwards once or twice. Whew, that's close. Also forgot to mention the burnout meter. If you manage to use all of it without letting go of the boost button, or whatever you want to call it, you actually get half of it back. So in tracks like Interstate, the one that I was just at before this, it's oftentimes a lot better to find a good place to just hold it all the way through. But in a heavy turning track, or a track with lots of turns, like this one, it's typically a lot more efficient to just use your boost whenever you have the option to, and then let go when you don't need it. Let's see, there's lots more chat. Get to that in a moment. But there he is, on that side of the road again. Like I said, sometimes there's also a person right there. Let's see, people like to change lanes. Yeah, that guy was doing it, I think. Right in this little section right here. Let's see, there's almost always oncoming traffic on the lane on that side. So I try to stay out of that side, even though I still died. Which is a shame. I could have looked at chat just then. 155, that's actually very bad. If you get a time that's just as good or worse than your first lap, that means you did not do a great lap, because what's it called? Let's see, because you actually started the first lap from a stop. Anyways, we're going to be coming up on the last race of this Grand Prix. I think we actually have to get second. Yes. Not all races you have to win. Donation tracker, yes, there is a donation tracker. Piku has pointed that out. Actually, funny thing is, we actually have a donation for bus percent. There is an unlockable bus you can race as. And that is one of the incentives. There's only $5 left for it because I already put 5 into it. So if you want to see me race a bus for 25 minutes-ish, I think that's worth looking at. Honestly, it's really funny seeing how the physics works for that bus. Especially on like hills. bounces around. It's very entertaining. It's also very difficult because the bus is very slow. I'm not even sure if you can complete the whole game in the bus because it's just that hard. The only improvements that you would get from using the bus to like a car is I think the camera is a lot more usable with the bus, as well as you can push AI opponents a lot easier. But even if you like push them into a wall, you'll both wreck though. So it's only worth it if you're just pushing them into oncoming traffic and not getting into the wreck. See, there's actually, yep, there's always a van right there, so I try to dodge that. There's gonna be a car coming out of there. See, I'm trying to show off my extensive traffic knowledge. Must be very impressive, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, see this section of this track right here, we will be going on this section backwards, and the way there's all these slightly sharp turns or quick turns can ruin the way the traffic tries to dodge, especially when you're going the other direction. And that is very dangerous. It's a little bit safer if you're going this direction. Fortunately for this race, I only have to get second anyways, and that's like pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, you don't actually have to win every race. I could have made that. See, what I don't understand is though, since these are Grand Prix, you'd think you'd actually have to, you'd think they'd add like a point system where you can add up your placements in each race and then actually use that. But they don't do that. I'm not sure if it's because it's an arcade game and they just want it to just be about racing or add artificial difficulty to it, or it could just be the limitations of the disc. Because this is on GameCube. I don't remember, I think this is on PS2 as well, but wow, that was bad. That's my bad. Anyways, they definitely designed the game around the limitations of the GameCube, it would seem, because there's actually only 5 unique tracks in the game, but there's like a lot of different orientations for each one. So yeah, I will say this game is quite difficult. The skill ceiling is really high. Let's see, world record holder in this game at the moment is about like a few minutes ahead of second place. It's basically just, if you know the traffic patterns and can get it really well, you can, hold on, I'm trying to focus. If you know the traffic patterns really well, you can just do the game way faster. As well as racing on manual helps and all the, there's so many different factors that you can put in here. Because you have to worry about filling up your burnout meter, but using it makes it harder to control the car. So like turning is a lot harder whenever you're using burnout. As well as if you don't use all of it at once, then you won't get half of it back whenever you finish using it. There's just too many things to think about. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know, right? You're like a racing game where you don't actually have to win it. It's kind of weird, you know? But you don't have to win all races. Most of the races you actually do have to do pretty well, especially in the later championships. It's just this is the beginning of the game and it's trying to ease you into it because it's a difficult game. But I think it's really, really entertaining. Especially there's some times where you're like, how did I dodge that car? I really shouldn't have been able to do that. But you did anyways because you're just that awesome. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about myself too much, guys. I'll quit flexing on you guys. So yep, this is Hillside Pass. This is probably the hardest track to use Burnout on, as there are many corners and lots of traffic. So basically right here we're going to slow down and get in the middle of these cars. Yep. And actually, funny thing about these hills, at the edge of them where I drop off, that is actually just a full-on bump. And when we go this track backwards, you'll see that I can't just cut as much as I can on this side. Pretty neat. As well as most of the iterations of each track have slightly different traffic patterns, so that also keeps you on your toes a little bit. But yeah, I would highly suggest, if you like racing games, especially arcade type racing games, the high skill ceiling, I would highly suggest this game, as the only thing you need is a GameCube and what else was it? And then the game itself, which is only like $5. Literally, you can go on Amazon and it's $5. It's just that cheap. And pretty much everybody has a GameCube or Wii, so there's like no reason you can't just pay $5 on Amazon and get this game. So remember guys, we are donating for charity as well as for bus percent, and I like charity and racing with a bus, so I highly recommend you guys donate $5 for bus percent. You'll be helping not just me, but also charity that's supposed to keep wild dogs off the street, question mark. I didn't get to hear too much about it, but it sounds pretty legit to me, so why not? I also like the nice little touches that the game adds. If you're like turning off a road, the game will turn your turn signals on. Like, I don't have any control over the turn signals. It's all the game. But like, they didn't have to add that in. They didn't have to add in working turn signals at all, but they did for every car. Which I think that's just dandy. Wow, I did a worse lap than I did the first one. Lovely. Love that. Okay, let's go around these corners. You actually do lose burnout over time once you've used it a little bit. So you really do want to use it all in one go if possible, but most of the time it's not possible, at least on this track. Oh dang it, I forgot to shift for so long. That's bad. Yeah, I actually I use the game volume in this game. I used to not whenever I did automatic, because there's really like basically no audio cues, except for if you're using manual transmission, and audio cues for a manual transmission is way helpful when you're trying to pay attention to the road. I said, I'm sorry, man. I get it, you're not supposed to speed, you're supposed to follow the laws of the land, man, but like, I gotta do it. I can't just go the speed limit, man. So anyways, how's everybody doing today? We lost time there, but it's okay. Yeah, I know, right? This is a speed run. I promise I'm a real speed runner. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty great. Manual, let's see. So the first time I switched to manual transmission, I think I ended up doing a lot worse on every track, but I still saved like a couple minutes, because having a higher top speed on some of the tracks is just way too helpful. Not the like last three I've been on, but the next one, the top speed will help a lot. Well, it's called gridlock. So yeah, this is actually the first repeat track in the run. It's Twilight Harbor but backwards, and you see the traffic is actually a little bit different. I'm trying to stay on the inside of that because if you stay on the outside of that turn, you'll actually get bodied by people going the other way. Happens all the time. People like to change lanes going this direction for whatever reason. Do not know why. Oh, don't get hit! Oh my gosh! See, that's one of those moments where I'm like, how did I not just get decimated there? Oh my gosh! Ah! Okay, as soon as I get into a wreck or something, I will go pay more attention to chat, because I know you guys love attention. I feel the same way, man. What can I say? Oh! No, don't hit me. Dude, this track is scary. I get destroyed in this track. Oh my... See what I mean? These people are like everywhere. It is not nearly this bad going forwards. Oh, that was bad. That was a really bad turn. Whee! Going as oh my gosh, fast as possible. So yeah, I think the top speed in this game, even with Burnout, is like 144 miles an hour. Obviously I use miles per hour because I'm not some kind of metric pleb. I use a weird antiquated system for a reason, and it's because America's better. Oh my gosh, there's usually never a person there. I feel already being... Oh jeez, I should probably look at the road. That was close. From having... Oh my gosh, I need to stop looking at chat. What is the bar in the lower left corner? The bar in the lower left corner is in fact the burnout meter. It's what we use to go fast. You gotta wait until it charges up completely and then you can use it. And if you use it all at once, then you get half of it back. That means you still have to charge it all the way back up again. Makes a lot more sense when you're actually playing the game. Wow, that was bad. The back end of my car hit the railing while I was drifting and just turned me the other way completely. So this 156 was actually not that bad for this track. It was actually really good. But now that I've already wrecked like twice this lap, probably not going to be the greatest lap. Wow. I was actually expecting to hit the wall and it made me slide on it, but it didn't. This game it's hard to read, man. Drifting is not easy. The worst part is it's actually made easy in this game, so I can only imagine in real life. Okay, that was actually pretty nice. Yes, if only I had Burnout. Yeah, I mean honestly, having a sword in a marathon chat, it's one of the better feelings you can have. Okay, let's slow down here. I'm gonna wreck. Yep, I knew it. I should have braked more. Using imperial measurements. Oh no, dude. If you want to fight, we can go. We can like actually go, dude. Right now, fight me in Burnout. Stop changing lanes, jerks. Oh my. That's a little bit slow. It's fine though. Oh no, I lost my Burnout meter there. Let's go between there. Sweet. Oh no. I do not want to be on that side of the road. yeah, this will be interesting because after running a racing game, I'll be doing a trip all the way to Colorado, which is like a 20-hour drive to me, from me, and about 4:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that'll be fun. Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. We actually saved time on that somehow. Not that much, but we saved time. We are 6 seconds ahead, boys. Lots of work and headaches from organizing the marathon. Dude, I can only imagine. Considering the very first run with Cuphead, Mr. Dino. By the way, good job, dude. It's pretty sick. Um, it's the streaming problems there. You guys must have been like having a pulmonary embolism right there. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't remember what it was. So yeah, trust me, I get it. So yeah, this is Gridlock USA. This is actually based on, I'd probably say New York City, but it's just generally an American big city. So that's pretty cool. We go right through here. Nice. Hey, do you not want to change lanes there? Like right where I was trying to go? It's not very nice. There we go. Get these near misses. Just one more. Yes. Here we go, Burnout. See, now this is a good track to use Burnout on because you have plenty of space. See, what I don't get is why is this a 4-lane road with a middle turning lane, but both sides of the road are going the same direction? I'm not sure I understand that. See, now on this road, going literally the opposite direction, just like one road away, because this road, like this game actually connects both sides. It's a 2-lane road. See that side right there? We actually go by that on our way back. So this is almost like a figure 8 track. It's really neat, actually. You really get to see how the each track connects in the next race, actually. It's called Euro Marathon, and it's basically the 2 European-themed tracks put together. So they like change the green arrow barriers to reroute you to do both of them, which is really neat, I think. It's a good space saving, or like on the disc, it's a good space saving measure without making the game feel too stale. Because I will say it does get a little bit repetitive playing the same tracks over again, just different direction. But I like it. It's part of the charm. Oh, that's bad. Oh, man. But up until then, this has actually been a really good Gridlock. That's it. That's the name of the race. Oh my gosh. Dude, that car almost T-boned me. I mean, technically it's my fault for being the one that's like running straight into traffic, but that's kind of crazy, dude. F-Zero did that too. That's actually pretty cool. You know, actually, I've never played F-Zero. I've always wanted to, but it's kind of expensive to get it on GameCube, to be honest. Especially if I don't plan on doing anything with it other than just casually playing it. So yeah, guys, donate there. Donate $5 and put in your comment that you want to donate it for bus percent. That was really close. That AI just freaking bit the dust, dude. Anyways, put in your donation that you want to see bus percent, and then I'll do this directly after this run. As long as it's like $5. So.
Hey Flame, do you have time for a quick donation?
Oh, I do actually. Go right ahead.
Alright. Well, we have $5 from Piku Fighter saying, "I heard you wanted to do bus person, so here you go."
Haha. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's
So it
lit.
is confirmed that you're gonna have to do the bus person run after that.
Dude, this is gonna be the first time Bus Percent is running a marathon. Thank you very much, Piku Fighter. That is
Yep,
much appreciated. This is gonna be a good meme run.
yep. Thank you, Piku Fighter. That's very kind of you. All right, back to the commentary then.
Sweet. So, so yeah, so it looks like we're doing Bus Percent. So Bus Percent technically is, since I'm actually gonna run it now, is technically not a real category, but it's a good meme category that I've done. It's only like it's less than 25 minutes long, and it's basically me playing as the bus. See that bus right there that I just passed? That is the exact type of bus I will be racing as soon as I get finished this run. So get hype if you're ready to see me race a bus. Essentially, it has a very low top speed. Even with manual, it's still only limited to like 115 miles per hour. Which is slower than this car on automatic by a lot. Why did it just spawn me in the dirt there? That was weird. Anyways, it has some wonky physics in over bumps, so that's interesting. It'll be fun to see, and it's a great run. Thank you, Piku, for not only donating for Bus Percent, but donating for the charity. Wow, almost got bodied. Holy moly. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what our next run is, but I don't know it at the moment. I'll go check in a little bit so I can, like, remind you guys of what's up next, because I want to help the mods as much as possible, because they already have enough on their plate, man. That's, you know what? The physics usually, like, messes up there and makes me turn really wide there, but for some reason it decided it didn't want to this time. So glad. Anyway, so as you can see, we've gone a different direction than we usually go on this track. So that means we're taking the other route to the other European track, as this is Euro marathons, both European themed tracks. I want to say this is like London or something, because you're going across a river and it's got all these, I don't know, interesting looking buildings, but it's like vaguely British themed. Because I know not every building in Britain looks like this. I also want to say maybe it looks like Spain a little bit, where the dirt part is, but maybe I'm just imagining that. Wow, I'm bad at this game. Does the repeat track thing? Yep. Oh, it's not as big. Dude, come on. No, oh! He almost brought me into that wreck, but not quite. That is sick. Oh, what the heck? Where did he come from? So, yep, this is, coming up is the most dangerous part of the run. So basically on the last lap, this section right here, it's extremely dangerous to be on the oncoming side, and it's only very dangerous if you're on the right side of traffic. So yeah, I almost got T-boned there, so that wouldn't have been good, but it only really matters in the very last lap. Because if you do not win this race, you have to restart the race, which is a whole 12-minute time loss basically. And 12 minutes to lose is your entire run done. If you lose on your marathon, there's no coming back. I don't have any magical 12-minute time save, unfortunately. was a good turn. That was a good turn. Sometimes if you use Burnout before a turn, it can be kind of weird. But it was fine. See, I'm actually having fairly, I want to say, decent to average. Oh my gosh, you're a marathon. See, now that was lucky. Whew, please. I did not want to go that slow. I'm sorry, slow, but I'm not slow. So look at the lane change. You just did that. Oh, there we go. Stay inside. Dang. It's been a nice showing, so that's good. Audio? Oh no, what's the audio? Ah, it's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry, guys. I'll talk louder. I don't know if my mic goes too much louder, to be honest. I'm trying to be very, animated and not boring. Hopefully it's working. Okay, we're gonna slow down a little bit right here. Oh my gosh. Could be on my end if the audio is low, because I know I seem to have a lot of audio problems. My computer does not like me having usable audio. I don't know why. Yeah, sorry if I go quiet, because my mic and trying to focus, because this is a very challenging race. But 3:45 is actually a pretty good first lap. It's actually a really good first lap, actually. I'm saying actually too much. Don't die. Sweet. Oh my gosh, 3:24. That's like a new record lap for me on this freaking race. Dude, that's pretty sick. Oh no. Oh yeah, dude, there's some really fun, what is it, co-op speed runs you can find. I think, Army of Two comes to mind, but that's, not in the same style as Metal Slug, is it? I don't know how many two-player bullet hells there is, but there's gotta be something. Oh, Cuphead is two-player, isn't it? I don't know if they have two-player speedruns of that, but that would be interesting, probably. That was so close to being done. Wow, love that. I really love this. Whew. Kerbals Rise of the Underminer. Oh my gosh, did they actually make that? I don't remember. Oh my. Okay, sorry about that interference. Should be back now. Dogs just decided they wanted to bark at something. What? I don't know. Wow, I love that. That was actually not that bad. Could have been a lot worse. Okay. We are on the last lap, boys. This is the dangerous lap. Not this part yet, but coming soon. This is definitely the most dangerous part of the run. That's a lot of cars to dodge. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, there's not too much commentary left after the initial technical explanation, so if you ever happen to have anything else you need to say, then now would be, well, basically any time would be a good time to do it. That's really lucky of you. It's alright if I wreck now, but wow, okay, this is really bad. I keep on getting these really bad traffic patterns, and I am not entertained. It shouldn't be too difficult to get back ahead, but it's not impossible for me to lose still.
Alright, if you want, I can plug some incentives.
Sure, go right ahead.
So, I think, yeah, like later today there will be DK King of Swing run by Pipe Pusher 11, and there are 2 incentives for that run.
Nice.
First, there's gonna be the bid war between the character that he's gonna be using for the run. It's gonna be either Donkey Kong or Diddy, and then there's a goal that we can meet to make him play with bongos instead of using a GameCube controller. So if you want to see that, you can donate now, and he's gonna be able to do it.
Nice.
That's gonna be it for my plug. Maybe there's gonna be more later.
Got it, no problem, man.
No problem.
So, yeah. This is a night shift. Also, I made up about 25 seconds that last race, so that was really good. It almost went really bad, and I could have golded if I hadn't gotten destroyed at like the very end of that race, but it's alright. We're still golden. I kind of wanted to get the other side of that. So one thing I will say about this track is well, first off, it's not night shift, gridlock backwards, and it's also at night. This is like the only game or the only track in the run that's like actually at night. The other ones are just kind of dark. Oh my gosh, lane change. So yeah, and then one thing that really blew my mind away, one of the reasons why I still love this game today so much, is even with all the limitations, they added this like rain on the ground effect, you know, with the tire skids. And if you notice, whenever you go under like a bridge or something, the skids go away, which I was just like, wow, that's amazing. I can't believe a game can actually do that. But this is back in like 2003 or something. Now, I mean, if a game couldn't do that, you'd be like, well, this is a bad game. So yeah, I don't think this map actually has bridges, but there's another map that's has a lot of rain. Wow, I love it when people change lanes. That's my favorite thing. Dude, see you later, Piku. It was nice talking with you, man. I hate it so much. The amount of lane changes I get in this race specifically is absurd. Oh my gosh. 124 is not that bad on this map. That was very bad. 127. That's bad. Well, It's not a great run. Great race. I mean, lap. I know English. I promise. Hi, I'm doing a speed run, so just warning you, I'm doing a speed run for a marathon. So yeah. Okay. Let's hope this lap is going to be a little bit better. Hopefully no lane changes. You know what? I was sitting in that lane, waiting for a lane change, and it didn't happen. I am just so smart. 300 IQ here. You should see the size of my head. Okay, this is actually going to be a really good lap until then. No, it's not. Huh. So we did lose time on that one, but it's okay. It's okay. It's only 9 seconds. Next one is Cliffhanger. So this is a hillside pass repeated backwards. It's actually kind of dark. You'd think the track that's actually at nighttime would be the worst to see in, but especially in this like dark forest, even though it's only like late afternoon or early evening, it's actually really hard to see the walls. But fortunately, I know the track enough that I don't really need to know where the walls are. We're gonna sit in the middle here, because whenever you go over that hill, there's usually not someone in the right lane, but there is sometimes. And there will pretty much always be someone in the oncoming lane coming your direction. We're gonna turn left here, because I'm bad. Didn't sneak past, yeah. I mean, to be honest, there's only some races where it matters. Some races, for some reason, the AI does not rubber band nearly as hard. This is actually one of them. Typically, I actually lap 4th place on this race. It's weird. You actually do get a lot of burnout here. Burnout meter, even though we'll never have much of a chance to use it. See here the hills again? There's actually like a ledge right there, so I can't just skip the hill entirely like I do coming the other way around. It's unfortunate, but it's how it's gotta be. Wow, that was bad. Jeez, that truck jumped. I didn't think I hit him that hard. Just look how freaking dark this is, dude. Can't even really see the walls. It's alright. I could play this game blind. That's a lie. I could not do that. I mean, no, I don't think I could. You have to win. In order to win, you actually have to be good at this game. Unfortunately. Okay. Into the tunnel of death, where we have not died. That's good. Will we die here, though? No, we won't. Should be a car. Yep, 2 cars, actually. Glad I died there. You know, oh my gosh. I don't remember the last time I've actually gone off the cliff before. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, I'm actually having a pretty bad cliffhanger, but it's alright. PB is free. Oh, stop sliding. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm getting some really bad hits on the walls. Turned too early here earlier. Did not go well. Okay, it's alright, we're on the hills. Oh my gosh, I can't see a thing. Oh, how how I survived? The world may never know. So actually, we're not going to get the glitch on this map, fortunately. There's a chance, at least that I've seen, for this race, and then there's going to be another one later on that's this race exactly, so it's like backwards, except for it will be at like midday. Actually, it looks more like 11 o'clock to me. Kind of in the morning. Can we sneak around? Yes, kind of. Truth is not on my side. So this is one of the death tunnels. You can just see the AI spawning in, or the traffic spawning in. That was a good turn. That was good. See, I'm about to lap last place. I can just catch up. Come on, buddy. Don't go too fast. Yes. Dude, I can do it, guys. We're gonna lap him. Dude, I did it. Yes. Oh, we golded that? You gotta be joking me. That was bad. Okay. Whew. That's good. No glitches allowed here, I know, right? I mean, there's actually no useful glitches in this run. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, because the only glitches you can get are ones that just ruin your run. In which case, just ban me, because I got a glitch that's bad. Also, hi dude. Hi my bro. Yeah, I know, right? I golded. You're like, what the heck? How did he go? Guys, we're gonna get world record live. No, we're not gonna do that. World record is already dead, based on the run that I've had so far. So it's all right. Ooh, that was sick, dude. Look at that. Could have been better. Wish these cars would get out of my way. Like, jeez. Okay, we're gonna try and stack up some near misses here to get that burnout meter, because burnout is actually pretty useful in this tunnel. Let's see. There we go. Now we can use it, and hopefully run into back with somebody. So this is also another fairly dangerous race. Usually it's not as dangerous as Euro Marathon, but as you can see, it has the same ending as Euro Marathon, so there's always the chance that I hit traffic there and just lose. It's just not very likely though. Oh my gosh. I tried to make it, guys. I'm sorry though. Okay, now. I really do not like this turn. It is so dangerous. See, there's usually oncoming traffic that can really mess you up, as well as this turn here. There's usually tons of traffic around that intersection, but there wasn't for some reason this time around. I'm not complaining. This is probably the best place you can get burnout, because you can just speed right through those intersections and you're pretty much guaranteed to not get hit, provided you stay in the middle of the lanes really well. I will say this game is kind of unfair about near misses sometimes. Sometimes you can get really close to a car and it won't even count as a near miss, like that one car that I just dodged. I didn't touch it, but it didn't give me a near miss either. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a bad turn. gosh. I did not mean to ride that corner so hard. I'm sorry guys, I'm just really bad at this. Give me a break. And if you notice here, I usually slow down right here because if you go to take this corner full speed, there is no chance you are going to be able to dodge any traffic once you get past that blind turn. It is not optimal, so usually just letting go of the brake helps. You would think holding down brake to slow faster would also help, but it actually usually hurts you because actually, not unlike real life, if you brake really hard after going fast, it can ruin the stability of your car. That's the same for this game. So basically, if you try to stop and try to really thread the needle, it can really mess you up and just end up making you crash. So this has actually been a pretty good night shift. Or actually, this is I don't know what this one's called. I don't know, man. But either way, I'm about to finish. As long as I don't get hit. There we go. Easy peasy, boys. Oh, it's another gold, guys! We're in it to win it. So let's try to... Yep. Anti-speeding PSA. Guys, listen, remember guys, wear your seatbelt. Speeding is bad, okay? Hi, Dexy. How's it going? So this is actually probably the most dangerous, or sorry, the second most dangerous track in the run. Because if you remember, this is the first track that I even played in the run, but backwards. And if you actually do remember that as well, the very first track had a huge section of like 12-lane traffic. I mean, you can only go on one side of it, but so it's like 6 oncoming lanes that you can get hit by, and there's like no safe places. So like you see in this tunnel, like this straightaway right here, you'll pretty much never get hit if you just stay in the middle of these 2 lanes right here. But later on, there'll be a road where there's lots of small, sharp turns, and traffic just runs into you sometimes, depending on what way you're going. So we're gonna try and stay in the middle of these 2 lanes. There we go. Skip over here. Oh my gosh, that's probably the fastest I've ever done that intersection. Jeez. So I'm actually getting slowed down for being in the middle turning lane right there. That's alright. So I think the fastest strat for this is actually to use Burnout straight into oncoming traffic. That's very dangerous, so we're gonna do it. Remember guys, speeding is bad, especially speeding into like 5 or 6 lanes of oncoming traffic. You know, I gotta say, I wouldn't really suggest doing it. Especially after that. Oh my word. It's alright, it's just the first lap. Okay, and we're out of there. Now we can go ahead and use Burnout again. So let's see, do we have to get hit by the bus? Nope, just slide right past. Easy. See, traffic will usually try to dodge you, so if you turn into them while they're dodging, you can usually get a near miss from them like every time. It's really good for going fast. Yep, I'm actually going to stay in the middle the whole time because it's usually very safe to stay in the middle on this oncoming lane right here. I mean, relatively safe. If this was real life, or even if you just have never played this game before, you'd probably be freaking out from going backwards this fast. But it's alright. Not everyone can be as good as me. Cap. We're gonna slow down this time, because I honestly don't feel like dying now. Okay, let's finish off Burnout. These people are like almost always only on the right side up until this point where they could be right there. Exactly where they just were. That was very close. So, actually I'm going to go ahead and use Burnout now because, like I said, speeding is bad. Always wear your seatbelt, no drunk driving. But, driving into oncoming traffic, that's perfectly fine, especially if you have nitrous like I do. Very safe. In fact, so safe that I should be able to get the burnout meter all over again. Yes, I did! Yes! Boys, we're on a fast lap. This could be another gold coming up. Down the pipeline, boys. Where is the PB? It's very soon, I can tell you. Oh man, guys, you just don't even know. This is like the marathon run. Also, hi Rusty Riley, how's it going? What is up? Dude, my hands are getting all sweaty. It's just, oh, I don't know, man. Also, I should add, the music in this game is really great. It's an original soundtrack, because Burnout used to do original soundtracks, I think, for just the first two games. I don't know about some of the other spin-offs, but I know Takedown and Revenge and Burnout Paradise use their music, or licensed music. But the music in this game is really, wow, I don't know how I actually got hit by that. It's very suspenseful, especially when you get close to the timer, like down to 0. Because you can actually just roll into the next checkpoint and it will start your next timer. Even if you like run out of time. But you also can't use the gas, so if you don't just roll into it, then you're dead. Okay, so even though this is very unsafe, I'm gonna go for it for the PB. Using Burnout on the last lap of this map is very dangerous because you can easily hit a car and then get past. But I'm doing this for the run, for the PB and the gold. Yes, we did it. Look at that gold. It's another gold by 14 seconds, boys. We got this. Guys, can we get some hype in the chat? Get Country Chaos. Okay, so. Oh, man. So this is honestly the last race we'll have to worry about for the entire run. Because this is actually, I seem to get a glitch here that permanently puts me in second place on this map. Sometimes. And I don't know why it happens. So we'll just have to see. If I end up, you know how I just passed first there? Just remember that, in case I end up somehow passing first again, because I've had that happen before, where I find first another spot on a track, and I'm like, but I just passed him, like, last lap. Holy moly, I'm going fast. Guys, I think this is it. This is the God run. Well, okay, never mind. Okay, let's go as fast as possible. Oh my gosh, see, that's why you don't use Burnout in turns. Just slide like that. But it's alright, I'm a trained professional. Okay, first lap. How good is this going to be? 131. That's good. That is actually pretty good for a first lap. Yeah. And I see under our position we're still in first, and we haven't passed first again. So I think we're safe from the glitch. The glitch ending run. I mean the run ending glitch. Whoops. I'm gonna go on this side to be safe. Whew. Gotta weave, dodge and weave, boys. And if you happen to want to see some Burnout runs in action with my face plastered all over it, you can go to twitch.tv/ffllame12. Fflame122. I don't know why I made that name. I guess it's just the name I've had since I was like 12. But I can't change it now because the username that I normally use has been taken on Twitch already. So I'm gonna stick with Fflame12. Okay, 126. That was also pretty fast. And I'm still in first. It hasn't put me in second. Wow, I'm glad the traffic dodged that way. Could have been a little bit better, but it's okay. Taking care of the lab rats. That's pretty sick. How was the Estus? I mean Estrus. It's a joke based on Dark Souls, but you haven't even played Dark Souls, so... Man, am I the greatest. Love the traffic patterns in this race, though. Unlike Cliffhanger and I guess Hillside Pass by extension, the traffic in... Okay, well, I stand corrected. I was about to say the traffic in this race is actually a lot better, but then I just dunked that semi. Yep, we are safe from the run ending glitch, guys. It's official. Because you actually do have to get first in this race specifically. See, that's actually fourth place. We're about to pass fourth place. See, the way you'll know someone is in first place is they have a red sign over their head that says first place. If not, it'll be yellow, which means third or fourth or second. So we actually saved more time there. We are a minute ahead. I'm actually surprised I didn't get a gold. It's alright though. Yeah, it is interesting to be honest. Whew. Gross. Since he was 5, wow. That's a long time to use the name for. Okay, let's hope these guys... Yep, there he goes, he just crashed. I was about to call it, but he went ahead and crashed before I could even call it. So yeah, this is actually just the second race, or the third race in the game, but I guess afternoon. Also, there's more traffic. I forget there's usually a car there. It's alright, boys. We may be in fourth now, but we will not be in fourth for long. See, we're not, but we won first. So I will give you guys first place. Promise. Guarantee it, in fact. Oh my gosh. Jeez. That was so close. Also, I don't know why the AI decides they want to go on the oncoming lane there. It's probably one of the most dangerous places you can do that. As well as that tunnel. The huge tunnel I was just in, like, near the beginning of this race. That tunnel is so dangerous in the oncoming lane, it's just not even worth it. To me, anyways. Yep, I should have known. Huh. That's an interesting backstory for a name. Let me make sure I read that correctly. Wait, you're saying the internet didn't exist 10 years ago, dude? What the heck have I been doing? Let's hope no one changes lanes here. It's possible. It's very unlucky. Okay, I won't say very unlucky because it happens a decent amount, but it's just very unfortunate. Yes, let's get fast. That's what we're trying to do here. Go fast. Nice. Love going fast. Straight into the person ahead of me. Oh my gosh. I was trying to dodge that dude, but he actually ended up just... Okay, so... Not the best time for this. And, it's alright though. We can still win this. This is only the second lap. Oh my gosh. Traffic is being kind of annoying. I hate that. If I had like even touched that wreck, I probably would have gotten into that. That would have taken so much longer. Fortunately, I didn't. See, there's usually never a car there that time. There would be a car coming out of there. Wow. Wow. I'm so glad that physics went all slidey right as I decided to not use the brakes much. That's my favorite. BS. It's alright though. Bad lap. We'll do better next time. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be my lap. Our lap. The lap. The lap to end all laps, you know. Is that truck switching lanes? Sure hope not. Oh my gosh. Can there stop being so many cars in this dang tunnel? Jeez. That is super difficult. Maybe I make it look easier than it actually is, but dodging and weaving carefully through traffic with this car is actually extremely hard. This is probably the most uncontrollable car in the game because if you turn too hard, it will start sliding. So you actually have to hold the stick not all the way to whatever direction you want to go if you don't want to slide. It still turns pretty hard, but it's not quite optimal compared to the very best car, which only slides when you really want it to. There we go, that's fast. Yes, this is much better. This is a better lap. Yes! No, don't hit me. That was much better that time. I didn't hit anybody. Yes! Oh no! You gotta be kidding me! There was like no way I could have dodged that. You gotta be joking me. I don't know. I think I actually have to restart the race now. I think that just ended the run. It's PB. Yep, oh well. It was nice while it lasted, but because of a wreck that I couldn't actually prevent, the PB is now lost. Because I held the brake. I wouldn't have been fast enough to not hit it, and I couldn't go slow enough to not hit it, so it's very unfortunate. See now, if that's something you don't particularly like, wow, that happened at the same time last lap. Anyways, if you don't like stuff like that happening, maybe this isn't the game for you. It might make you mad. It's definitely not the best thing to happen, because this was like actually a really good run up until that point. But what can you do? Sorry, we still have +% to PB. I just got bodied by that truck, dude. There's nothing I could do. So I dodged that car that time. Oh, this is a good lap though. I'll check out chat as soon as I can. Right now I'm really focusing on that car that just lane changed and ruined me. Ah! Dang it, imagine if I had a no-wreck race. That would be godly, dude. Let's go this way. Sometimes I'm too fast to dodge them. It's I don't know, I used to be really good at dodging that like little intersection, but lately it's gotten kind of hard. But I did it that time. Yo, this lap is so fast. Okay, that was a little bit too early of a turn. It's alright, boys. I almost got destroyed again, but at least that wasn't an 18-wheeler. Honestly, me getting hit by that 18-wheeler was actually pretty unlucky, I think, because I don't usually ever see an 18-wheeler cross there. It's usually just a regular car. And I could have dodged a regular car hitting me. But an entire 18-wheeler, that was just too much. Jeez, stop changing lanes on me. So yep, the next race is the very last race. And that one will be all the American tracks combined. Oh my gosh. Too close. Jeez, I didn't even know there was a van in front of him. There we go. Let's go as fast as possible to finish this. Oh, I tried to dodge that car and I got destroyed. Also, hi Shadow Claw, how's it going, dude? Track with 45 minutes left. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, you see, you think 45 minutes left on the last track is overkill, but actually the last track is 18 minutes, and I still have to do bus percent. Also, wow, this is actually going to be very close. Because I keep on getting destroyed by all these cars at the very end. Ah. Okay, it's alright. We made it past. Oops, I didn't want to change the color. Okay, so USA Marathon. This is Gridlock, Interstate, and Hillside Pass put into one track. They just changed some of the green barriers, green arrow barriers, to make you go all around the whole thing, and it takes approximately 18 minutes to complete. At least for me anyways. If I was a little bit better at it, I could do it in like 17 probably. Just guys, get out of my way, thank you. Watch this dude wreck. He's gonna be the death of me. Yep, there he goes. Oh my gosh. That was entirely too close. Whew. So yep, we went from Gridlock and now we're on Interstate. This is actually the exact place that you start, that you come back from Interstate. So we got the gas station again. So going through sometimes just for fun, even though it's slower because you can't get near misses if there's no cars. For some reason they decided they wouldn't code in cars sitting at a gas station. I'm like, with this many cars, there's a gas station there and no one's at it. Like, I don't think that's too realistic. And then I hear you say, but this is a video game, it can't be realistic anyways. Well, they could have at least made it look. I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can not get hit at this red light. We will not. But will we get hit at this one? We will not! And we have boost. Let's sneak right around there. You see, normally we'd turn right there and go off that exit. But we're actually not, because we're going to be moving on to the next one. Which is Hillside Pass. Wow. That's lovely. Oh, he just fricked right into that too. I actually like this part. This is you will only ever see this on on a USA Marathon. That little those two hill sections. It's pretty neat. How's it going, Slow? So you are back. The man of the hour, or rather the man of the week. So you're back just in time to see bus percent done. And we are right now about 4.5 minutes off my PB, so that means I should finish at about, hold on, 1:40 should be the time that I finish this run. You can count on it. By the way, I say about, so like, give me a minute, give or take. Too nice, Gogo. Who's she? Huh? Who are we talking about? I don't know. Yeah, those are some sick drifts. Drifts are kind of hard to chain, to be honest. This appears one of the other, what is it called? Places that connect the other maps. So we're back on the other side of Interstate now. That was bad. I probably shouldn't have gotten all that lane. Oh yeah, Slow is back. I see that now. Did I know right? That is you. It's hard to believe. But it's true. Oh my gosh. Back again, Slow is back. Tell a friend. I don't have any friends to tell. So, what do I do then? What do I do if I don't have friends? Can I get Burnout back from just sliding? I was so close. You've got to be joking me. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was so close to dying there. You guys just, I was going to say don't even know, but it's pretty plain to see that that was about a nuclear explosion waiting to happen. With me going like 140. So yep. This race is 3 laps long, and each lap is about 6 minutes. So, dude, 5 5:44. That's actually a really good time. Really good first lap time. If I hadn't had to reset that race because of that BS semi truck, I actually would have definitely PB'd, assuming I don't like mess up this race too badly either. Which honestly, this is one of the safest races in the whole game. As long as you know this race, it's so easy to not mess up. Because at the very end, there's like tons of really safe corners. Because I mean, Gridlock is just a safe map. There goes my dogs again. Someone else is home now. Hi. I'm actually in a marathon run right now, so yeah. So try and be quiet if possible, or quiet enough. Okay. Oh, that was a bad turn. Bad turn. But can I not wreck on this one? That's the question. I can. Yes. So yeah, the rest of our 210 will be taken on by bus percent. In case you didn't know, Slow, we are actually doing that. It is happening immediately after this race. Let's see if there's anything else that needs to be said. There's plenty of time, because I still have 1.5 laps to go. Other than remember, guys, we're raising charity for, I forget what the name is, but it's supposed to be really nice. The lineup, dude, I hope it's really good. Slow only picks the best. Which is why he left himself out. Kappa. Whoops. Let's get that near miss. There we go. Let's get back over here so I don't get changed on. That would not be fun. So I think this lap should be a little bit faster than the last one. Not by too much, I would think. Jeez, that dude didn't even move out of the way. That's weird. Huh. The ultimate drift. Yeah, as you can see there, the AI was right behind us. On the other side of that bridge, because it actually connects.
Alright, one more plug.
Cool. Yep.
Alright, so 2 runs away from now, there will be the Pipe Pusher 11 that's gonna be running DK King of Swing, and there are two incentives for that game. One is a bid war between the character that he's gonna be using. It's gonna be either Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong, and as and there's another goal where if we meet it, he's gonna be playing it with bongos instead of using the regular cube controller. So if you want to see those, then definitely put some money in
Sick.
so that we know that you want it.
Dude, that sounds awesome, guys. So many great runs. So many great runners.
Yep,
Thank you for the announcement, sir.
no problem. Have a good rest of the run.
I will certainly try. Okay, that was a good turn. Good turn, good turn. It's maybe about too close. Yep. Remember to donate. None of the proceeds go to the staff, so that's always nice. Because why would they need money? I don't know. Gas station? No, I missed it. I was gonna go visit the gas station just for fun. Gonna go gas up, dude. Buy me some, like, gas station honey buns. Dude, heck yeah. It's the racing lifestyle, I'm telling you. Burnout. Okay, I'm trying to remember how much of the race we have left. We gotta go through Cliffhanger, or Side Pass rather. The rest of Interstate, so it's like half of it after this. And then the other half of Gridlock, and the race is done. That was not optimal at all. Whew. Oh my word. Let's just see if I can get a PB on this track. This track is way too long. 18 minutes of racing. Pure racing. I mean, we're basically doing 2 hours of it, so... Yeah, this isn't going to be the greatest lap, but the first 2 laps were actually really good, so a golden is possible. Let's see, are we hit by anybody? Nope. Ooh, that was bad. So who's excited for bus percent? Honestly, I am. Because that's just, it's so great. It's really chill because it's a lot easier. I mean, it's easier and harder at the same time. It's harder because of the limitations. You actually have to drive really clean in order to do it. But it's also slower, so it's a little bit, the car is physically slower, the bus. So, it's a little bit easier to handle. I would not rate it easy though. Extreme cheese music. Jeez, dude, you're probably right. I need some of that in my life, don't I? We're going super speed, boys. Yeah, is there anything else left to describe? Oh yeah, I think there was plans for a Chinese, like Hong Kong themed track, and I think they even left the song, the music for it. It's not actually used in the normal game, but it's in the music player. It's in the game, which is weird. I think they would have taken that out if it wasn't in the game otherwise. So that would have been interesting, and it would have made the run longer, but it would have been, I another track to make it even more interesting. So I guess it's just kind of unfortunate that it never made it in. Holy crap. How did I not die there? No, stupid lane change. No! Oh. Taking the soundtrack. Isn't this game like 2001? Yeah, it is. Dude, these aren't annoying, repetitive techno tracks. Dude, I love all of them. Okay, some of them are admittedly better than others. But I actually really love the soundtrack in this game. It's actually more like, I don't know what it is. But it's just, I love it. I know, right? Tell me about it, dude. That is a really hard run. Okay, time is coming up very soon, like 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, go. That is it. Oh, shoot. So I think I actually did get a gold on that. So that's pretty cool. Well, that was Burnout. And in the timings, you actually have to get to the completed screen in order for it to count. But yep. Here it is.